What if you could make $15 over and over again sent directly to your PayPal? And what if you could get paid $50 just for answering questions about cleaning your ears? That's right, 45 minutes, $50 earned, and let's get right into how you can do that. But before we get ahead of ourselves here, if you would like to make a full-time income from your couch and you're interested in videos about making money on the internet and building an online business, consider clicking the subscribe button below and turning on notifications. So today I'm going to be going over 9 websites that pay the absolute highest. So basically, I went on this Reddit thread, and these are all people sharing their earnings from all different websites, 162 pages of these reports. So what I did was I put together a list of the most common and the highest that correlated to the highest earnings. Now, if you're interested in learning about the #1 website I recommend to anybody looking to start out, make their first few $1,000s per month online, this website changed my life, guys. I'm not kidding. I've had $2,000 days, consistent days too, like not just once a year. If you'd like to find out the website that I use to literally change my life, stick around until the end of this video. So it's a little different, right? This is something that isn't just some biased report. These are all different people, so these websites are actually paying, and they're paying what they say they are. So the first one on this list is respondent.io. Now, if you've heard of any of the websites on this list, no worries, I'm going to be going over 9 of them, so just stick around. Especially towards the end, I'm going to be going over a bonus website that people are using to literally make 10 to upwards of $1 million. Just regular guys from their home making money on these websites, so stick around. But respondent.io, basically, this was the one I showed you, seeking adults who clean their ears. All you're doing is you're going on this website, and they list all different questions, right? People or businesses are looking for people like you and me to answer basic questions about their experience with different things. So you saw that one about cleaning their ears. People have a certain health condition. It's all different. Are you diabetic? Are you a photo collaging lover that's Latino? Are you using certain software? There's so much, right? And even here, like a really basic one, you're just testing and measuring some e-commerce site. Really basic, simple stuff. And again, all you're doing, so 45 minutes, $50 of work, 30 minutes, $50 of work. All these things pay really high, and you could really use this to earn, and people are using Respond.io to earn an extra $100 to $400 every single month. Next on this list is prolific.co. Very similar to Respondent. All you're doing with the combination of these two is increasing your chances of earning more, right? So like I said, with Respondent, you can earn a few $100s per month. You can do just the same with Prolific, albeit some of the tests are slightly lower paying than they are with Respondent. They're still pretty much the same thing, right? You can go on, be a participant, and if you qualify, you get paid in the absolute minimum of $6.50 an hour. So you're not stuck making pennies on the dollar. You're not going to be making $2 an hour with a lot of these survey sites pay out, which isn't awful, right? Especially if you're just doing it in your spare time. But yeah, and this is paid out via PayPal. Oh, and real quick, I know getting an online business set up and making money online can be a little daunting. It can be a little overwhelming, right? You don't know what's the best way to do it all. If you would like, if you're not just looking to make supplemental income, if you're actually looking to set up an online business that brings you recurring income, check out the second link in the video description. It links over to this. It is a business builder. Basically, it says it right here, set up and ready for you. It's all pretty much done for you. You just do the minimal amount of effort, go from nothing to a fully fledged online business set up in 15 days. And you don't even have to do that. You could literally, if you have time right now, you could do this all in a few days, right? If you'd like to check this out, the link for this is in the description. There's a lot of these templates too, so it's really easy. It's as close to plug and play as possible. If you want to check this out, it's the second link in the video description. The next on this list I kind of bundled into one. These only count as one of the 9, but Amazon Mechanical Turk and then Micro Workers. These are, like I was saying about the last site, these are websites that don't pay you as high. You could probably earn around $5 an hour on average if you are looking at doing this full time. Like if you just selectively pick certain jobs, you can definitely turn this more into $8 to $10 an hour or more, right? If you really don't do that many. But yeah, basically what these are it's message boards. If you've seen any of my last videos, they're essentially job listing boards of different micro tasks. So small tasks like liking a YouTube video and earning 50 cents to all the way upwards of $2, or going on Google, searching a phrase, looking for the website, making $1 doing that. These are all short tasks where you can get paid to do these things. So see here again, Amazon Mechanical Turk. This is owned by Amazon, so it's definitely reputable. Micro Workers has a ton of different jobs that you can select from. Okay, now the next website that's on this list is YouTest. With YouTest, you get paid very similarly to test different products, different websites, etc. You can go here, there's a projects board where you can come on here just like Respondent, and you can find different tests to take to make money with. Data collection, remote car app to test, payment testing in Japan, study on used car buying. So if you've ever bought a used car, if you own an Android device with an OS, so you can literally look for this, and worldwide to take a function, just a usability test. So that's YouTest.com for this one. Let's go over to the next one now is Quick Thoughts. This one is slightly less paying, slightly lower paying for the most part. And this is one where you're taking surveys. I'm not a huge fan of survey apps, but they serve a purpose because it's pretty much on demand. If you're not doing anything with your time, you can always count on surveys to go on, make a few bucks. You can definitely turn that into, like most people on Reddit, $20 to $30 per month. Right, so next up, InboxDollars. One of my favorite on the list because you get a $5 sign-on bonus. So if you're interested in InboxDollars, basically you can get paid to do any of these. That's why I'm also a huge fan of it. It's also one of the ones where you're just getting supplemental income. You're not getting paid as much as Respondent. You get paid to do surveys if you'd like. Some of them, honestly, that do pay $10 to $20. InboxDollars, you have to be selective, but you can make quite a bit of money because you're doing all these things. Cashback for shopping, watch videos, and playing games. So if you'd like to, InboxDollars is, like I said, one of the main ones that I do recommend. So a link for that to get that $5 bonus is in the video description, so right below this video, if you'd like to check out InboxDollars. Next up on the list, surveys on the go. You'll see a common trend here. We're talking a lot about survey apps, mainly, again, because they're on demand. So a lot of people have an aversion against these survey apps, but if I've noticed anything from this thread, is that people are actually making good money taking these surveys. If you set the time to do it, you actually can get paid. So surveys on the go. With these apps, additionally, you'll find that you're not going to get you're not going to be eligible for a whole lot, so like a huge amount, which is why I recommend signing up for a bunch of these surveys on the go, Quick Thoughts, and InboxDollars. Now the last one, but not least on this list, is Appen. Now Appen is more like along the lines of something that you would do for work. Now coming up, I am going over that bonus site that, like I said, people are making between 10 and hundreds, and there's two guys that have made well over $1 million with one single website. Again, like just like you're doing, sitting at home or sitting wherever you are. We're gonna go over that in a second, but next is Appen. Appen.com. Appen is more something that you would do for side work. It's like more like a side hustle/side work. Yeah, I would recommend this because people are making quite a bit because of the fact that it is more side work rather than just watching videos or taking surveys. This is something that's consistent and something that you can actually make quite a bit. So microtask, just doing transcription, translation, raters, so people that go on different websites, and then obviously you can actually move up on this, something like this. So appin.com is one of the last. Next though, and last but not least, Swagbucks. So I'm sure you've probably heard of it. A lot of people don't like it that have never actually used it, but you get a $10 sign-on bonus with Swagbucks, so you really can't beat it. Swagbucks.com is a site. You get paid to watch videos, play games, take surveys. There's so many different options, and this one you do get gift cards, but like you see here, you can get a PayPal gift card, which is as good as cash. Swagbucks is definitely one of the main ones that gets recommended the most. They're one of the most trusted names in making money online and have been on a lot of these big websites because they are so trusted. That's one of the big things about these sites. So if you see, we've paid our members over $400 million. $500 million were paid out from Swagbucks. If you'd like to hop on that train, swagbucks.com, check it out. Now, a lot of these websites, they work, but the problem is that you need to really juggle 10 to 20 of them just to make even like a part-time income. There is one website that I would choose, that I recommend to everyone that I meet that is looking to make money online. There's one that I would choose if I had to start all over again, and I was looking for the fastest way to go from $0 to $10,000 per month. This is the website, and I'm going to be sharing that with you in a second. But before I got to the point of having my own office, being where I am today, working my own hours, I was working a 9 to 5, right? In the Florida heat, like I live in Florida, and I was working in the heat in a Tyvek suit doing manual labor, working with fiberglass. I hated it. Not only was I just like physically hating it, right? Coming home covered in fiberglass dust, but every day, right? Sunday nights were the worst, thinking about waking up. And every day, waking up, the repetition, it was just mind-numbing. It went on, that same thing went on for so long. If I just look back and wish I could just shake myself. It went on for so long until I finally tried to make some money online, right? I wanted to give it a shot. Well, I wound up failing. Over and over. And I thought really everybody was lying. There's no way that this actually works. I was at my wit's end, and I didn't think this worked. I thought everybody was renting stuff and faked it all. But when I finally met a few of the guys who I consider some of my closest friends today, that is when everything changed. Since then, I wake up when I want, not covered in fiberglass. We live in a condo right on the beach, and I could spend as much time with my family as I want. And again, that changed when I finally started listening to people who had what I wanted. Years ago, though, before this, we were spending an entire year. We were renting a room in a house with 3 other roommates. They're a bit older. They love to drink and smoke quite a bit, which attracted a very shady audience. It just made life difficult, right? All those people there going in my kitchen in the morning, it was just uncomfortable, and obviously sleeping normal hours was out. So with that negative experience, before I got to where I am today, we had a conversation. I spoke to my wife and asked her, now that I'm at the point of making this full-time passive income thing, now that I'm here, where would you want to live if you could pick anywhere? And she picked the beach, and that's where we're living now. We went from that tiny apartment to living in a condo that is literally 4 times the size of that full thing just for us. At this point, right where I am today, I can honestly say that I'm in a mindset, and every day has been millions and light years ahead of anywhere where I've ever been in my life, right? I'm at a point where I feel free. I don't feel anxiety like I did. Obviously not every day is just the, sunshine and daisies, but for the most part, when you look at it compared to my previous, it's incredible. I'm living a life where I can literally just grab my laptop, work from wherever I want, whenever I want. And so that's what I want to share with you, right? If you want to learn how to create a full-time passive income online, I know this sounds buzzwordy, but just don't tune it out because of that. Where you can make money literally while you sleep, while you travel, or whatever you want to do, right? Play video games. I don't care. Whatever you want to do, if you would like to do that, check out the link below in the video description. I'll be sharing with you exactly how you can do that. But if you'd like to just stick to the simplicity of it all, feel free, no pressure. Check out my free YouTube videos. Consider clicking that subscribe button below. Like this video if you got any value from it, and let me know in the comments what you thought.